Hey there all cider lovers. Yeah, it's another cider review from the Cider Fanatic. And yeah, we are going to France for this one. We have a little bit of well, let me say a weird one. A weird cider on the table tonight, guys. We are going to take a look at the L'Authentique French cider. And you see the question marks are rising right away. Says on the label 100% fresh apples. And what do you see then? Well, pear. And a couple of pears illustrated on the label. A little bit of a weird one right away. 4.5% ABV. The French flag. 330 milliliter bottle. Plain white bottle cap. L'Authentique French cider printed on it. And let's turn it around then. It says there contains sulfites. For freshness, I guess. Produced by Les Celliers, Associes, Pleudienne-sur-Rance, France. It says there, okay, taste a natural and refreshing premium cider, crafted from the best French cider apples. Made with 100% fresh cider apples using the well-known traditional French method. Well, they don't say what that's supposed to be, that well-known French method, traditional at that. They say it's used using the best French cider apples. Then why would you illustrate it with a couple of pears and say pear? Really, really weird. And then say 100% fresh apples. Yeah, that's a weird one, guys, but it is what it is. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt then. See what we're going to get. Yeah, nice smoke. And this cider is going out. There we go. Let's stop right there. Okay, so. Yes, so what do we have then, guys? No head whatsoever. No surprise, it's a cider. Yeah, as you can see there, a little bit of a nice golden color to it. A lot of carbonation streaming upwards. Yeah, aroma. Yeah, so let me say right off the bat, this doesn't smell like apples. Doesn't smell like apples, smells like pears. Fermented pears. Little bit of a sugary note to that smell. Definite smells of sugars. Yeah. But it's definitely a pear smell. Pear aroma, not apple. And it's made out of 100% fresh apple. So that's a weird one. Okay, guys. So let's dive in and see what we're going to get then. Cheers, everybody. Okay, let's go for another one right away. Okay, so, for me, this is not an apple cider, it's a pear cider. Right off the bat, it's a pear cider. Now, it's a sweet pear cider. There's definitely a slight funky hint to it. It's not really bad. I don't think it's a bad cider, actually. Yeah, there are some quite nice aromas in there, but there are some question marks as well. Let's go for another one right away. Oh. So, pear cider, definitely pears in there. There's definitely a funky note to it. Almost like a smoky, funky, smoky note. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna pour a little bit more in there. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, this is really a kind of a confusing cider, basically. Very confusing. Yeah, there we go. Looks like a little bit of a haze, but I think it's the cold beverage there making that producing that haze. A lot of carbonation there, guys, streaming outwards, as you can see, nice golden color. Let's go for a final sip and a final evaluation. Oh. Yeah. So this is a strange one, guys. Really strange cider. L'Authentique French cider pear, and then of course you say 100% French apples. Really weird one. Contains sulfite, but it tastes like it contains sugars. Produced by Celliers. Whatever it says there, can't really read it. It's so hard to read. You need glasses to read that. There's definitely a funky note to it, a funkiness. Tastes like a little bit of sugar added to it. Taste of pears, not French cider apples, as they say on the label. Then you got the pears, and it says they're pears, and you got some illustrated pears. Weird cider. Yeah, but it's definitely a kind of a smoky, funky note to it. But for me, yeah, I mean, it's kind of a very confusing cider. Oh, sorry. A lot of carbonation. And yeah, there's a heck of a lot of a carbonation going on in there. But for me, guys, it's a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. Do you know anything about this ciders, guys? Feel free to chime in, you know, comment down in the comment section if you know anything about this cider. L'Authentique French cider. It's a drinkable cider, but a lot of question marks. And yeah. 3 out of 5, that was everything I had for today. Thumb me up if you liked the review. Thanks for watching.